Welcome, Mishka, to another lively episode of Chat with Nusra. You have got this incredible vibe as a data science undergraduate and a beta Microsoft Learn Student ambassador. Can you kick things off by giving our listeners a sneak peek into who Mishka Marzook is?
Yes, definitely. First of all, I would like to thank for having me here. And I appreciate the warm welcome, and I'm thrilled to be here on Chat with Nusra. So my name is Mishka Marzook, and I'm currently interning as a data engineer at Asiata Digital Labs. And also, I'm in my final year of my degree program, which is Applied Data Science Communication at General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. So talking about myself, I was born and raised in Colombo, Sri Lanka, and I did my advanced level at St. Paul's Girls' School, Milagiriya. Then after my A-levels, I started teaching mathematics at Hijaz International School. Then after I got my A-level results, I applied and got selected to the Kotelawala Defence University in Ratmalana, which was my dream university because of its military background and the highly disciplinary background. And follow the degree on applied data science communication. So before I applied to this degree program, so it was introduced in 2021. So we were the first batch of students following the data science degree at KDU. So I did a thorough research before I applied. I researched about it, and then I found out certain facts and figures and got to know that data science is one of the most in-demand and desirable careers of the 21st century. So that's how I got this passion and curiosity to learn about data science and move forward as a woman. And then, of course, I have a passion for exploring the world of data and deriving meaningful insights. Then as a beta Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, so while I was studying at KDU, then in my second year, I applied to the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship Program. And then there I got selected. And there are 3 stages in Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship. So I'm currently in my beta level. So once I got selected, I got the opportunity to connect with various individuals, professionals from Microsoft, and do speeches, do technical sessions with them, and motivate and inspire my juniors as well. So that's how my Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadorship journey was. And I'm currently actively involved in promoting technology education and fostering a community of learners. So I love engaging with the tech community, attending conferences. Also, I have published 3 research papers during my undergraduate time, and staying up to date with the latest trends and advancements in the world of data and technology. So I'm here to connect, learn, and contribute to the ever-evolving landscape of data science. So I'm looking forward to our conversation and hope to share some valuable insights and experiences with our listeners.
Inspiring. The journey is really amazing because you are in a dream university that you dreamt of. In the community, getting into something with a military background is less, right, comparatively. Let's dive into the next question. As we dive into your roles as WIDS ambassador and a Microsoft Learn Student ambassador, how do you see your future impact in the world of empowering women in data science? So as you said, like you love collaborating and sharing education, right? So I would like to know any cool strategies or initiatives you are itching to explore that could shake things up and leave an everlasting mark.
Yeah. So actually, like empowering women in data science is a course that was close to my heart, because from those days, we know when it comes to technology, we consider as males that goes into tech related side. So it was really like which is females. So when I came to data science, I thought, no, I need to empower more women. I need to talk to my friends and who are actually doing A-levels to make them, like, to motivate them to apply to data science and become a data scientist or data engineer. There are various opportunities. So likewise. So, and my role as the Women in Data Science Ambassador and Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador provided me with a unique platform to make a positive impact on this. this. So some of the strategies and initiatives that I would like to explore is like creating a supportive community where women in data science can connect, share their experiences, and mentor one another, which is crucial. So I would love to, like currently, even in Women in Data Science Ambassador, which I joined recently, we organize events, workshops, hackathons, especially for women. And even as a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, we have different sessions, technology sessions, whenever new technology has come up to Microsoft, we do sessions related to that. We organize many events, and which is a highlighted section called Women in Data Science. So this is mainly for women. So we have males as well, but we conduct these workshops to inspire the women, to bring the women forward. So this is what we do. And also, when talking about certain things like celebrating the achievements of women in data science and showcasing diverse role models is crucial for inspiring the next generation. So what I plan is to collaborate with industry leaders and influencers to highlight the success stories of these women, host panel discussions, and participate in initiatives that promote the visibility and representation of women in this field. So that's how we bring the women in forward. We need to celebrate their success. We need to share their experiences to the public and build in partnerships with industry leaders and organizations that are committed to diversity and inclusion is a must. So through collaborations, we can create internship opportunities to women, sponsorships, and job placement programs that specifically target women in data science, helping bridge the gender gap in the industry. So by implementing these strategies, I hope to contribute to a more inclusive and diverse data science community. And my ultimate goal is to inspire, support, and empower women to pursue and excel in data science, leaving a lasting mark on the industry and paving the way for future generation of female data scientists. So yeah.
Exactly, it's amazing because when you consider about the data science field, or generally earlier, like in tech field, it's mostly male. There's a gender gap, but now it's it's evolving. So in data science field, I do think that there's considerably the amount of women that is engaging is low. So you are, your commitment is really appreciable because you want more young women and young children. You want them to come into this field, and you're doing it in action as well. So it's really amazing, Mishka. The next question is something that's related to this. The data science can sometimes feel like a boys' club, like as you also said, because there's a gender gap. More boys are into data science, right? If I'm not wrong. What pulled you into this fascinating field, and what words of wisdom do you have for women who might be on the fence about jumping in? And seriously, why is it so important to get more diversity in the data science mix? I mean, like, why do you think there's the women participation is also important in the field of data science?
Yeah. So actually, this term data science came when I applied to do a degree at KDU. So I saw this new exciting degree. It was on top of their list, and it was introduced in 2021, which I started my degree also in 2021. So I saw this applied data science communication, and as I mentioned earlier, I did my research. And I saw that there is, in the future, there's so much of demand. And I looked at the job opportunities. Then they had data scientists, data analysts, data engineers, database administrators, various positions. And, I'm a person who is always into this curiosity. And I wanted to do something different, so to become something different, to do something different. So that's how I had this curiosity in my mind, and I started to do my degree, started my degree in data science. So that's how I actually jumped into data science. And because when I did my research, I saw that in the 21st century, it is the most reliable job, and it's getting more popular. The demand is also high, even in Sri Lanka and even in abroad as well. So that's how I got the opportunity to dive into data science. So for women who might be on the fence about jumping into data science, I would say that their unique perspectives, skills, and ideas are not only welcome but essential. It's really essential to have women in technology, because we always see males. But now it's really essential to bring this women energy into the tech industry, to the when it comes to data science as well. So the diversity you bring to the field is a strength, and it's not a limitation. So I would say that we women need to embrace our curiosity. We should be fearless in learning, and we shouldn't be afraid to ask questions. Always when you're learning something new, you should be very open to ask questions, and that's how you learn. Even during my undergraduate times, I held up so many leadership positions because I was very I was forward in asking questions. Whenever, like, the very first question I asked was, if you need to become a data scientist, do you have to do a PhD? From my lecturer. So then my lecturers laughed and said that you don't have to have a PhD to become a data scientist. So this is the curiosity that you should have. So I knew, like, usually when the term scientist is there, we know that only the PhD holders can become scientists. But in our case, it was different. So data scientists, you need to have the experience related to data science, statistics, and all the languages like Python, R, and stuff. Other than that, it's not essential to have a PhD. So I didn't know this fact. So this was the very first question I asked in my degree program. And so yeah, that's how I was curious to know, and I asked questions, and I asked all the other women to do the same. Curious about your journey, and there is a wealth of resources and supportive community eager to help you succeed. So seek out mentors, connect with women already thriving in data science, and remember that your voice and contributions matter. So to all the women considering a leap into data science, I would say that know that your perspective is invaluable, and the field will only benefit from your contributions. So embrace your curiosity, be unique, and try not to, don't be afraid to take the challenges. So this is how I took up the challenges, and I would say that I came this far because of my enthusiasm in learning and the curiosity. So I would invite all the women to do the same and be that same, to have that same charisma to move forward. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Mishka. So one of the important things that you mentioned was most of at times because of the shyness or because of what others will think or because of that we tend not to ask questions. But breaking the norm is something that you did, and you also mentioned that opened up a lot of leadership programs that you're conducting. Yeah, so exactly, Mishka. It was really helpful. The strategies were really helpful, and strategies that you mentioned was like go and talk to the people. That's in simple words. If I'm putting it on, go and talk to the ones who had been already excel in the field, right? All right. So let's get reflective for a moment. What, according to you, are the 5 absolute, must-haves for women, and why are these things important?
So reflecting on my journey and considering the broader context of women navigating various fields, 5 most important qualities that I think that should have is mainly confidence. So confidence is key to facing challenges and seizing opportunities. So you always should know, it's not that you always should think that you are capable of doing something. So you have to have that positive attitude. So the positive attitude comes with the confidence. So I think that with the confidence, you can do a lot of things. You can seize opportunities. Even if someone laughs at you, you don't take those words into your mind. So you always think if you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry about anything else. So I say that doing the right thing with confidence is key to success. and it opened doors and also inspires others. And the other thing is resilience. So the road to success is really smooth, and resilience is what keeps us going despite setbacks. So it's the ability to bounce back from failures, learn from them, and keep moving forward. So resilience is a powerful trait that fuels growth and personal development. And the next thing is supportive network. So always you have to surround yourself with people who are supportive to you, people with positive attitudes, who always tells you to do this, to do that, to try out new things, not in a bad way, but in a very positive way, which is related to your goals and experiences. So if you have that supportive network within you, you can achieve anything. Now, even in university, we need to make friends who would support us, who is always with us, who would motivate us. That's how you go forward. Now, I'm really happy to say that I have very supportive lecturers, friends, who is always motivating me to go forward, who is always inspiring me to go forward. So you have to identify your people. So we say it's your kind of people who is having the same mentality, same vibe. So get together, get along with those kind of people and build up that network, the supportive network. So a strong support system is really invaluable. And this network will provide you the guidance, inspiration, and a sense of belonging, helping women navigate challenges more effectively. Next is a continuous learning mindset. So in rapidly evolving fields like data science, a commitment to lifelong learning is non-negotiable. So women should embrace a mindset of continuous learning, staying curious, and adapting to new technology and methodologies. So this not only enhances skills, but also boosts confidence and competitiveness. So especially when you're in the field of data science, you have to keep your knowledge up to date, because every time the tech world is evolving, there's so much to learn day by day. So you have to have that kind of people who will always update you with new knowledge, who brings that curiosity to the table and would love to inspire you. And the fifth point is the authenticity, which is unique to yourself. So being true to oneself is a powerful asset. So this authenticity fosters genuine connections, builds trust, and enables women to bring their unique perspectives to the table. So embracing authenticity empowers women to navigate their careers with integrity, making a lasting impression. So these must-haves are crucial because they collectively form a foundation for personal and professional success. And confidence and resilience provide the inner strength needed to overcome challenges, and a supportive network offers guidance and encouragement, while a continuous learning mindset ensures relevance and adaptability. So authenticity allows women to bring their whole selves to their endeavors, contributing to a more inclusive and diverse landscape. So these elements create a powerful toolkit for navigating the complexities of career and personal development. So I think if you have these 5 qualities, any women can pursue their interests and they can move ahead in their career. So yeah.
Yeah, so exactly, Mishka. So best thing that I got was self-confidence. Self-confidence is something that's very important, even women or men, because if you think like we cannot do it, we can't do it, and if we are backwards, nothing's going to happen, right? It's all are revolving around self-confidence. And other thing is, the resilience, and also, being open to the knowledge, because in tech field, because it's always rapidly changing itself. Mishka, sometimes life throws curveballs, right? And sometimes they are gender based. So because we are talking about data science, where more men are into it. So have you? This is more a personal question, Mishka. So have you ever faced such obstacles? Like, if so, how did you overcome them? And for women who might be encountering similar challenges, what advice would you offer based on your own experiences?
Exactly. So I have faced so many challenges when it comes to gender-based obstacles. It's actually, unfortunately, a reality for many women. especially when women are trying to move forward in the tech industry. There are certain due to certain gender-based comments, we set back because due to certain reasons. So in my journey, I've encountered situations where stereotypes or biases based on gender were present, and overcoming these challenges require a combination of self-awareness, resilience, and proactive strategy. So what I would say is, there can be now, personally for me, I've had so many experiences likewise, because even as a in my university, as a batch, we had males and females. So whenever we try to speak up and unmute ourselves on a Zoom session and unmute ourselves and ask questions, there would be someone telling that there would be some hints passed here and there. But we should be strong enough to talk, we should stand up for ourselves. If we are doing the right thing, we shouldn't be scared of anyone. I mean, asking a question related to your subject, if it's data science, asking a question related to data science, it's nothing that you should be ashamed of. So others might pass hints or do certain comments, and if you're doing the right thing, and if you think now, let's say you're asking a question, it not only benefits you but also your friends. Now I've had many friends where I move forward and ask questions, and so my friends start messaging me, thank God you asked this question, we also had the same doubt but we were afraid to ask, so it's a good thing that you did. So that's how your question or your curiosity will actually motivate others, will inspire others. So no matter what, no matter you receive so many harsh comments or harsh stories, if you are doing the right thing, and if you are resilient enough to move forward, I don't think that would be a problem. So I know most of us women are scared when there's something, but what I'm personally saying is you shouldn't be scared, because there's numerous people supporting you when you take your lectures, because they know what kind of questions that you ask, what kind of things that you bring to the table, which would benefit your other colleagues. So they're always there to support you. Even in a university. So I would say that you have to be you have to stand up for yourself and make the right decisions. Even if someone says something to you, it doesn't matter if you're doing the right thing. So my advice is to remember that your worth is not determined by biases or stereotypes, and embrace your unique strengths, be proud of your accomplishments, and don't be afraid to chart your own path. So seek mentors who can provide guidance and support, and remember that challenges can be turned into opportunities for growth, and your resilience will be a powerful asset in overcoming obstacles. And finally, contribute to creating a more inclusive environment by being a visible advocate for diversity and inclusion. Because if you speak up, there are many other women around you who would feel to do the same, who would be inspired by you. So I would say that be the voice of change, and try to change others surrounding yourself. Because if you make that change, ultimately the whole environment surrounding you will be changed and will do a positive impact. So your experiences and voice matter, and by sharing them, you contribute to the positive change. So this is how I overcame, by truly being myself, by speaking out, and by embracing challenges as opportunities. Even if there's a challenge, I would take it as an opportunity. So that's how I embrace those obstacles. And yeah, finally, day by day, I started I spoke up, and I'm not a silent person. If someone says something, I talk back. I would say, why is it wrong? It's not wrong. Talking and asking questions, it's not wrong. If you think it's wrong, it's there's some problem with you and it's not with me. So that's how you cooperate. And actually it brings a positive impact to the whole community, and it actually inspires your friends and colleagues as well. So I've got so many feedback, comments from my friends. They say, because of you we do these things, because of you we also speak like this, we take part in these things. So this is the change that I want to see. So yeah.
Yeah, Mishka, that was so powerful because you were saying be the voice for change. And also, no matter what others are standing for, right, that's it. Like, whatever, even if you're doing good or bad, the people will throw us comments, right? Because we cannot be satisfying everyone. So if we are right, if we're standing for ourselves, then of course, the next question that I would like to ask with you, Mishka, like, can you picture this? Like, your tech and women journey is a road trip. What snapshots or and captions would fill your digital scrapbook, like capturing the highs and lows and everything in between?
Okay. So this is actually an interesting question, I would say. So in snapshot wise, I would say that let's say about the starting journey. So do you want me to highlight a caption as well for that?
Yeah, it would be better.
Okay.
Caption.
Okay, so if it's a caption, I would say embracing on the tech and women journey. That would be my caption. And so yeah, that's how it starts. And then moving ahead, we have the learning curves, navigating the twists and turns of coding, algorithms, when it comes to data science, of course, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and each challenge is a new curve to conquer. So the next snapshot would be the summit of success. Reaching a major milestone, the view from the summit of a successful project. So when you do something, when you become when you achieve something, you would it goes to your summit of success page. So you have said you can mention that I've reached a major milestone. Now for me actually one of my major milestone was to become a Microsoft Learn student ambassador. So I was very happy. So that I would say as that I would mention as a success. And then my research journey, writing papers, it was also one of my major milestones. So those are the little successes that I celebrated in my journey. Then the late nights and coffees, you know, when doing assignments and while working, you have to stay late night, drink coffee and stay with your friends, even if you have an exam next day. The day before, we study hard in groups, and we had a clique of friends, so we used to always do questions, stay on teams, and even assignments until the last minute. We stay to submit till we complete the assignment very perfectly. So these are some of the moments that I actually go through, like late nights and coffee. Then conference vibes, so taking part in conferences, actually it was also one of my in my second to third year, I actually attended research conferences. It was one of my favorite part in my university journey, because I got to meet so many people, so many like professionals from tech industries, speakers from various speakers from data science, technology. I got the opportunity to connect with them. So this was one of the major highlights in my journey. And also recently I attended the public global health conference, a research conference, which we got to meet doctors from all over the world. So we got the chance to talk to these doctors and come up to listen to their journeys. So these were one of the like memorable stories in my journey. And then mentorship moments where you teach the juniors and see, actually for us, we didn't have seniors because we were the first batch of data science students at KDU. So we had to mentor our juniors always. So that was also kind of a memory where we had to share our experiences, knowledge with them. So that was really interesting. And we celebrated our diversity and giving back, paying it forward as a mentor, helping others navigate their own journey in tech and women empowerment. And yeah, so this digital scrapbook captures the essence of highs, lows, and transformative moments along the road trip of my tech and women journey. So each snapshot tells a story of growth, resilience, and the vibrant community that shapes this incredible adventure. So I hope I gave an answer to that question.
Yeah, teacher's scrapbook was awesome. Interesting with highs, ups and lows, and a lot of achievements. Being a Microsoft student ambassador was one of the things that you highlighted, and also the conference, the research conference, and then being like seniors, like you did not have any mentorship programs because you were the first batch, but it should be a very important milestone in your life journey. If I'm putting it as a digital scrapbook, because you have any mentorship, but you put it like you were mentoring the juniors, so that's quite interesting. And also not to forget that the late nights and team sessions with coffee breaks and those things, like enjoyments too. So let's geek out a bit. What's one thing you absolutely love about working with data science and its applications in today's tech landscape?
Yeah. So one of the most fascinating aspects of working with data science in today's tech landscape is the incredible versatility and impact it has crossed various domains. The ability to extract meaningful insights, make predictions, and optimize processes based on data is revolutionary. So in my field, I love to work with data because extracting data, coming into various conclusions, because we know majority of these industries, let's say healthcare, banking sector, likewise, so many industries revolve around data. So playing with this data and extracting insights, making predictions, these are some of the major important things like I would love to explore. So the sheer volume of data generated daily provides an endless playground for data scientists, data analysts, as well as data engineers to explore and derive valuable information. So these machine learning algorithms, statistic models, and advanced analytic techniques allow us to uncover patterns, trends, and correlations that might remain hidden. So this is what I love about working with data science. It can actually bring, the data can bring things into life. So it tells you a huge amount of story. By looking at a small volume of data, you can uncover a huge life story based on various industries. So this is what I'm very curious about, to know about the stories that is being hidden. So yes, so main part is I love to work with data and to see how it revolves around the world. Yeah.
Interesting, Mishka. Discussion that I would like to ask you is, the moment you found out you would be the president of the AI and Data Science Club at KDU, Katlala Defense University, for 2023-24 term, what was that like? Like, how did it resonate with you as a woman in leadership position? Like, can you take us behind the scenes, share the raw emotions and thoughts that is buzzing in your mind as a woman stepping into a leadership role?
Yeah, sure. So actually, becoming the president, it was actually, like I mentioned earlier, we were the first batch of data science students at KDU in 2021. So while we were doing the modules, and talking to like science club, because in KDU we had many clubs and societies like IEEE, various other clubs. So we didn't have we didn't have a club called data science. So we spoke to our lecturers and got their guidance, and they also supported us. They gave us, okay, so you all go ahead with a club which is unique to yourselves as well, and which will be benefited to your juniors as well. So that's how we came up with this club called the Data Science Club. So I played a major role in forming this club actually, because me and 2 or 3 of my friends, we got together, we stayed till late night and formed this club. We made all the proposals, because in KDU the process is very much different, because here everything is military based. Even if you want to form something, you have to get permission from all the rankers. We have the vice chancellor, then the deputy vice chancellor, the dean. So one small permission letter should go to so many there's a hierarchy level at KDU, so it needs to like adhere to all those steps, and there's so much of rules and regulations. So it was not very easy to come up with such a new initiative. So it took us almost 1 year to form this club. And as a female, I was like from all my friends, I was the main female who was in charge of these things, and all the others were my male friends. So we got together, and at that time I was the batch representative also in my batch. So we spoke to our lecturers, we got their guidance, and we formed this data science club. Like it took us like one year to get all the permission. Like I said, this KDU is not like other universities. There's a hierarchy we have to follow. Like if the letters should go to all the officers, officer cadets, and once they approve, only we get the permission. So likewise, after so much of struggle, we had this curiosity anyway, like we should form this club. So then we had a voting system, and since we didn't have seniors, we didn't have we had only our lecturers to ask their recommendation, and all my friends and the lecturers proposed for me to become the president, because I worked hard to form the club with my other friends. So they said, since I was also I had the experience of managing a batch, like I said earlier, I was the batch representative and all that. So I was given this opportunity, and first I hesitated to become the president because I worked a lot in forming the club, and then again to become the president and work towards the club. It was like too much of pressure. But then later on, I said I had a very supportive crowd around me. So they supported me. They said, we will be your backbone. We will always support you. You just become the main face of our club, and we will always support you. So with their strength and with the friendships and the unity that we built, so I became the president. And it was actually it was a hell of a roller coaster. Like there was so much of struggles, and finally we implemented, and we were able to have the orientation, the inauguration of the club. And a few months ago, we had the first ever data science exhibition, which was held on the International Research Conference of KDU, which was held on that day. So it was the first ever data science exhibition at KDU, which was organized by our club. So we had so much of memories we built upon, and I was able to inspire my juniors as well. And now, sadly, I'm handing over my position to one of my juniors because our term is ending. So yeah, it was not actually surprising, because for a fact, since I knew that I got this position because I worked hard. If not, I would not get. I worked hard for the club from the beginning, from the formation of the club. So because of that, I was given this, and I made it clear, like, okay, since it was a huge responsibility, I was like, okay, I will do it to the best of my capabilities. And I'm really happy we were able to hold so many sessions, and like I said, the first exhibition and all that. And even in the future, we are organizing an inter-university Power BI competition that was also started from our batch. So now it's continued by both the executive committees from ours and the juniors as well. So that's how actually that's how I coped up with my leadership. Actually, it was possible for me because of the people around me. They were very inspiring. They were very supportive. It gave me a huge strength. So yeah, so becoming a leader, actually, like I said earlier, you have to embrace change. You have to always embrace curiosity. And always, if there's a challenge, you have to see it as an opportunity. So that's how you move forward. And this was also, even though it was a challenge for me earlier, but later on, it became a huge blessing and an opportunity for me, becoming the president of the first ever AI and Data Science Club of KDU. So it was something that I really, truly treasure, and that I love actually from within my heart. So yeah, that's how my journey began and continuing.
Amazing, Mishka, because I remember in one question that you were saying that you have to be within the right circle, the people that who motivates you, who loves you to do what you want, and who is a very supportive community. So, in case relating to that and this, you made me realize that you had a very supportive community of friends. Congratulations on winning the award for the best presentation at the GLOBEHEAL 2023 conference for your research paper on AI powered mobile app to focus bed requirements in Sri Lanka intensive care facilities. As an undergraduate with three published research papers, I'm curious what made you delve into this field, and perhaps you could share a bit about the journey that led you to this impactful research. And also, by the way, like speaking of AI powered mobile apps, what are your thoughts on the future implications of such technology in healthcare, especially in the context of resource strained environment like ours in Sri Lanka?
Yeah. So actually, the main thing that how I came into this research field was from our first year. It's due to our lecturers actually. Our main lecturer, Dr. Charit Silva, who is from the United Kingdom. So he has this setup from the first year itself. Sir inspired us to write research papers. So that's how he made our mindset to love writing research papers. So I first wrote a research paper, and then I tried to publish, but due to certain, like, it was my very first experience, and my first research paper didn't get published. But later on, we kept on writing, even in first year. Then again, at the end of our first year, I started the research paper, which I won the award at the Global Public Health Research Conference. For the best presentation award. It was the research paper that I wrote in my first year, at the final semester of my first year. So actually, I would say my mentors, my lecturers were the pillars of strength that supported us, that guided us to do researchers from the first year onwards. So I would like to say, when I speak to my friends from other universities, they also get like they are really amazed to see that from the first year itself we are right. When I say the fact that from the first year itself we are being trained to write research papers, it's something they're really shocked, because they start writing from the third or fourth year onwards, but we started from the first year onwards because of our lecturers and the mentors who guided us and supported us to do so. That's how we built an interest to write research papers. So from the first year, first, second, third, we wrote research papers, and that's how three of my research papers were published at the IEEE, and one in Public Health Conference, and I got and one in International Research Conference at KDU, which I won the Best Paper Award, which was held recently. Related to brain drain of IT professionals in Sri Lanka. So that's how my research journey started. It all started with the right support and the guidance we received from our lecturers from the beginning of our degree program. So that's the uniqueness of the data science degree at KDU. From the first year itself, we've been trained to write research papers and all that. So with that essence, we developed an interest and moved forward. So yeah, and then we presented our paper at the sixth Global Public Health Research Conference, which I said doctors from the public health sectors, professors came to this conference from all over the world, and we were able to present our paper, and it was such an amazing journey, and we were so happy. My team consists of myself and two of my friends. So we were so happy because amidst all the professionals in the world, like there were so many professors, doctors, but our research paper won the best presentation award amidst such a professional crowd. And we were so happy at that moment, because those people, they've actually they got some advices from us. They asked about our AI powered mobile app, and they were giving us more and more thoughts. So this is the thing that happens when you attend conferences as well, research conferences, because there's a vast amount of knowledge that you can gain from the other participants as well, because we know there's always people who are brighter than us, who has a vast amount of knowledge than us. So we get to learn new techniques, new knowledge from them. So that's how it was for us. So it was something amazing that when we won the award, because the crowd was so much like, as I said, professors, doctors, but within that crowd limit, we got this the best presentation award due to our research title. It was really worth in Sri Lankan context. And also, when talking about the AI-powered mobile app in the Sri Lankan context, it's really important for Sri Lanka because it gives the remote patient monitoring system, and it gives a diagnostic support, and it can optimize resources, and it can give the necessary healthcare education and awareness. So this app is actually essential to Sri Lanka, because currently what happens in Sri Lankan healthcare systems is that when a patient is being transferred from one hospital to another, the process of transferring is being inquired over the phone calls. So that so a doctor from one hospital, if the doctor needs to transfer a patient from one hospital to another due to lack of resources, he or she calls the other hospital and get the information. So then that doctor has to allocate a huge amount of time. So to make this process easier, only we introduced this AI-powered mobile app to forecast the bed requirements in Sri Lankan intensive care facilities. So when you have the mobile app, you can log into it, you can see the available ICU beds with facilities, so then you can book the available ICU bed and do your inquiry process more easily and effectively, and it would not risk the patient lives as well. So this is what our research topic was, and it was actually a major success. We were asked to implement this in Sri Lanka, and even at KDU, we are in the process of implementing it currently. So we are working on this research currently. So we are trying to bring it as a product to the Sri Lankan government hospitals. So yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, Mishka. The system of Sri Lanka, the patients when you transfer one from one hospital to another, like it's always the patient's life is at risk because the process is not that good, in my opinion as well. So what you had been doing is really something that's very important, not only for the it's like giving out for the community, something that's very helpful, that's giving out for the community. And mentors, and because of the professors that the lecturers, they were guiding you since the highlighted part was like from the first year itself, you all were allowed to do researches, you all were guided to do researches, right? Because when compared with other universities, I think that's something that's very need to be highlighted from KDU. And also, like, it was so amazing, Mishka, because you all are going to put it's in action plan, right?
Yes, and I want to mention my lecturers, Captain Uday Dampage, who was our mentor in the research that we won the award for the best presentation at the Global Public Health Research Conference. So a huge shout out goes to my amazing lecturer, Captain Uday Dampage. Yeah.
So nice. Award is so important for you, like it's so precious for you, because you got the award among the professionals. Beyond the world of algorithms and code that you're currently working on, what are Mishka's go-to things when you're not deep in data science mode? Like any hobbies or interests that bring a smile to your face, and that is adding an extra dash, a joy to your day.
Yeah. So of course, I would like to say that when I'm really tired now, when it's closer to the exam, what I do is I watch a movie or a series. Usually people don't do that, but for me, it's a stress reliever. Like when it's closer to the exam, I want to watch a movie to make my self relaxed. So that I do, and listening to music on Spotify, even while I'm studying, actually, when I'm really tired, when my brain is working the whole day. And to get rid of that, what I do is I play music on Spotify, I watch movies, then read storybooks. So this is how, this is what makes me happy amidst all the coding and data science stuffs. Apart from that, yeah, watching movies closer to the exam, what I do is I watch a movie, like without telling my parents or without telling my friends. I just silently watch a movie because that gives a relaxation to my mind. So when I tell my friends, sometimes they think that I'm crazy. Like when the exam is like after 2 days, I'm sitting there watching a movie, but that I need to my mind. And listening to music, reading books when I'm free. Of course, during a vacation, I read book or two. So that is how I actually enjoy myself apart from coding and data science stuffs. Yeah.
Interesting, Mishka. As we wrap up this chat, like what final thoughts or advice would you like to share with our listeners, especially those ambitious women eyeing a path in data science or in tech field? Like any key takeaways from your journey that you believe could inspire and guide them on their path?
Yeah. So I would say to all the ambitious women considering a path in data science or tech, I would like to share a few key takeaways from my own journey. So first one is embrace your unique perspective. So your unique experiences and perspective as a woman bring immense value to the world of data science. So embrace your individuality and recognize that diversity. Recognize your diversity as a strength. Like you don't have to copy someone else. You have to identify your own potential, your uniqueness, and striving hard to inspire yourself and to get into your target and be fearless in learning. So the tech landscape is dynamic and continuous learning is constant. It's a must. So be fearless in acquiring new skills, exploring emerging technologies, and staying curious. The willingness to learn is a superpower in the tech world. So if you're in the tech world, you have to keep in mind that you have to keep yourself updated day to day in your life, because if not, you can't move forward. You will have to stay in the same position, in the same place. If you want to move forward, you have to deal with you have to continuously keep yourself learning. So build a support network, like I said earlier. Surround yourself with mentors, peers who believes in your potential. A strong support network is invaluable for guidance, encouragement, and navigating challenges. And get rid of people who bring negativity to your life. Now, I, of course, got rid of many people. I have a circle of friends who I associate for learning and stuffs, and some friends are only for enjoyment. So don't bring that negativity into your life. Even if someone brings some kind of a negativity, you try to inspire them. Say that this is not the right way you need to think. This is the right way. Try to inspire somebody else, because that way you will also be inspired. You will feel motivated when you inspire someone else. So keep that in mind. And main thing is turn the challenges into opportunities. So challenges will arise, but view them as opportunities for growth. Like I said, I had so much of leadership positions. I had to face so much of challenges, but each and every challenge, I saw it as an opportunity. So that's how, if not, I could have just stayed at home and I can't do this, do that, because women are not recognized in the world. I could say like that and sit back at home and wait. But no, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. So embrace that challenge. And every obstacle is a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. So resilience is a powerful trait in the tech industry. So celebrate your achievements. If you have done any like certification exams, whatever it is, celebrate your achievements. There's a platform called LinkedIn, so you can always post there. And some might feel shy, and don't be shy to post your own achievements, even if it's a tiniest little thing. It's okay, you post it. You would feel satisfied, you would feel inspired by that, and when someone else comments, you feel inspired and happy about it. So that's how you grow. So take the time to celebrate yourself, no matter how big or small. Acknowledge your hard work. Be proud of the progress you make day by day. You don't have to make a huge amount amount of progress, just a little thing that you do would make a huge impact for your future career. And celebrating milestones fuel motivation for the journey ahead. So pave the way for others. Always help your colleagues as you climb the ladder of success. Remember to extend a hand to those coming up behind you. Always mentor your juniors, your colleagues. Always try to help others. Mentorship and support create a positive cycle. Contribute to a more inclusive and diverse tech community. And also, finally, believe in yourself. Trust in your abilities and the impact you can make. So remember that you deserve a seat at the table. Believe in your skills, knowledge, and the value you bring. So stay passionate. Passion is the driving force that sustains you through challenges. Stay passionate about the work you do and let it fuel your journey in data science or tech. So if you're not passionate about what you do, then there's no point of doing that thing. So always try to do something that you're passionate about. Even if you're drawing, just draw, because if you're passionate about drawing or writing articles, do that thing because that's what you are passionate about, and try to go to that try to climb the highest peak of that thing. So even when it comes to data science, you have to build up that passion to learn a new technique, a new technological area. So that's how you develop yourself. So remember that your journey is unique and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. So each step you take contributes to the larger narrative of women making strides in the tech world. So you need to stay curious, stay determined, and most importantly, enjoy the process of discovery and growth. The tech industry is evolving and your presence and contributions are integral to shaping its future. So that's what I want to tell all the women in the tech industry, that be your own self, embrace challenge, and enjoy every moment of your life, and make make data science or the tech-related field your passion, and make a positive impact to the world. So yeah.
So, Mishka, this was great advice in yourself. We have to believe in ourselves because no one is going to believe on us. We have to propel and we have to do it. And doing something that we are passionate about is something that many of us need to take it in, because if we have the passion, of course, we will be driven. If we are not interested, we're not going to do it. And also in the world of tech, because it's a field that is dynamically, it's always changing. We have to seek in knowledge. So those were great advices, and I think it would benefit the listeners as well. And Mishka, a huge thank you because once I asked you, you said, okay, let's do this, because you also wanted to empower women by sharing your achievements and your life stories and the struggles, the challenges, and the passion that you are in. You are in someone in a military background also, right? Because you were Nusra.
Yeah, I see military people.
Yeah. So that's something that's very important to highlight, because you're giving a message to the community. So thank you so much for giving the time from a busy schedule, a part of like you have been working and working university and everything is together, but still you took up the time and you came for this session. So thank you so much, Mishka, for that.
Thank you very much for having me. It was truly, I actually felt inspired by talking in an interview like this. So yeah, thank you for having me.